You, Netanyahu, yesterday he seemed a bit happy. Okay, you, Gallant, and all of your army, government, and your entity, herein lies the challenge. We accepted this challenge since October 8, and today we also accept the challenge. And to Netanyahu and to Gallant and to the enemy's army and to the enemy's entity, I say you won't be able to return the inhabitants of the north to the north. You won't be able to return the occupying usurper settlers to the settlements in the north. Do what you want. You won't be able to. First and finally, thank God Almighty for His testing of us and His support, and for Him sparing us more difficulties. The second part, what happened on Tuesday and Wednesday. On Tuesday, I just want to briefly describe as a prelude, otherwise you all know what happened. The Israeli enemy targeted thousands of pager devices, and they were all detonated at the same moment. The enemy, in committing this operation, it crossed all of the red lines, all of the norms and laws. It did not care for anything at all, whether it be ethically, humanitarianly, legally. The explosions took place, some of them took place in hospitals, because some of those who carry pages, they work in hospitals, in pharmacies, in marketplaces, in shops, in homes, in cars, on the roads, where there are large numbers of civilians and women and children. So if they want to target the men of Hezbollah, the fighters of Hezbollah, however, they were targeting all of these surroundings in which they are present, and they used a civilian means, which is used by many people, not just here but in the world. So the aim behind this attack, the framework within which this attack took place, and the aim behind it on Tuesday and Wednesday was to separate between the two fronts and for the Lebanese front to come to a halt. The response, in the name of the martyrs, in the name of the families of the martyrs, in the name of the wounded in the hospitals, in the name of those who lost their eyes and hands, in the name of all those people who are bearing with the difficulties, who are standing firmly, those loyal people, all those who took up the responsibility of carrying out this ethical and human and religious duty in support of Gaza, which is subject to genocide and to mass killings and starvation and thirst and disease and a siege. We say to Netanyahu and Gallant, who was going to be fired, it seems he's going to stay in his position, we say to the enemy's government and the enemy's army and the enemy's society, Lebanon's front will not stop before an end to the aggression on Gaza.
Talk show, the interview,
the role that the US side played at that point of time.
पूरी दुनिया की नजर
Assume my phone is tapped, I can probably say hello to Mr. Modi.
आपके भारत पर है.
Episode of Know Your Candidate.
The rising confidence of India under Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Communist China is the greatest threat.
There will come a day that we will see far more radical extremist.
I'm still a little perplexed by why we.
Your daily dose of news from India and across the world. Cutting edge views and analysis. Tune into HT videos. Click on the bell icon to subscribe.